30 minutes when I explain a particular topic to you. But we have all learned that finally, enlightenment is about asking questions. Enlightenment is about realizing the truth. Enlightenment is when you switch on the light. So just listening is not enough. So I talk less. I like to listen to you, understand your point of view, and then try to explain the method to move forward on the path to a life of happiness, a life of peace, a life of bliss, a life of no problems. People think it is impossible. They think this is a fairy tale. क्या है ये enlightened वगैरह क्या है? Some kind of joke that you can have a life without any problems? Of course you can. But less than 1% of the world is even going on the path. 99% of the world are blind, not visually blind, but spiritually blind. Therefore, when we started on this book, I was excited on the book called The Spiritual Jigsaw Puzzle. Why do we call it a jigsaw puzzle? We call it a jigsaw puzzle because you need to solve the puzzle of life. Life is a puzzle. And unless you solve the puzzle by putting all the realizations together, you need to put all the realizations together piece by piece. And then, wow, the picture is seen. And every week we are trying to discuss a few realizations because there are 100 pieces in the puzzle, the spiritual jigsaw puzzle. Every week we try and talk of a few pieces of the puzzle. Hopefully, at the end of the day, that we would be able to overcome ignorance on these subjects and to realize the truth. So with that note, let me start the realizations of today's session. Realization number 34. If you remember, we finished number 33. Realization number 34, I am not the body. How can anybody accept I am not the body? So what do you mean? That's me. We look at the photograph and we say, this is me. But those of you who have been attending this call on a regular basis, you know, this is not me. This is not the real person that I am. It is just my body. We are not even the mind and ego, that is ME. Those of you who have been coming onto the calls by now, you realize, but how do you get to this realization that I am not the body? Realization number 34. Recently, we have spoken about Krishna Sharma's favorite topic. Krishna Sharma's, was it Krishna Sharma? Kumar Swami, about the zygote. Now, suddenly, up to this Zoom call, I don't think Mr. Hitkari must have heard the word zygote in all his life as much as he is hearing the Zoom calls now. Every day he hears the word zygote, zygote, zygote. पूरे जिंदगी में हमने सुना नहीं zygote. Now we are all talking about zygote. Huh? Sanjay Das, what is zygote? So it is not like Kashmiri goat and Kashmiri sheep. This is zygote. Zygote is the first cell. So when we try to realize that when we are born on our birthday, that baby was alive before. And nobody will deny the fact that that baby was alive 9 months before. In fact, as you and me are learning together, it is 280 days, 40 weeks. We will become scientists. We will all become semi-gynecologists by the time we finish the sessions of enlightenment. Because we are learning so many things. But the body was in the mother's womb for 280 days. Conception happened 9 months and 9 days before. But we don't realize it. Those who realize the truth, I am not the body, find the peace. I have a body. This is my hand and this is my nose, but I am not the nose. I have eyes, but I am not the eyes. I have eyes that can see, but the eyes are not me. I have eyes that can see, but the eyes are not me. Who is the me that I am? This is the question we need to realize. I am not the body. If you want spiritual enlightenment, If you want to reach that state of bliss, of Satchitananda, realize, go towards death. Can you believe? Can you believe that your family will burn you? Veena Karate, your family will burn you. They will not burn you. They will only burn your dead body because they know you are no more in that body. Then why do we still think this is the body we are? So realization number 34, I am not the body. How much ever you go and tell your friends, your parents, will they agree? They will not agree. Many years back, I wrote a bhajan. People listen to the bhajan, but what do they understand? Oh, nice song. मैं तो ये तन मन ना हूं ना मैं अहंकार, सच में तो मैं जानू मैं आत्मा और कुछ ना, एहसास हुआ फिर भी फंसा, एक युद्ध मेरे अंदर लड़ता मैं हमेशा, मैं फंसा, मैं खुद में फंसा, मैं फंसा, मैं खुद में फंसा. I am trapped in the prison of myself. I am trapped in my own body. My body thinks it's me. It's not me. This is not me. This is my body. Realization number 34. We go on to realization number 35. I am not the mind. I am not the mind. Sanjay Das, have you seen your nose? Have you seen your nose? Sanjay Das, have you seen your lips? Have you seen your lips? Seen? Have you seen your mind? Have you seen your mind? How can you see the mind? The mind is not a visible thing. It's a subtle aspect. The mind cannot be seen. You can't touch the mind. You can't see the mind. You can't locate the mind. I often tell you all the story. For those of you who are new to the call, there was a king. His mind was full of stress, worry, anxiety. Huh? There was a king. His mind was completely stressed out. So he went, Rajendra Makwana, this king went to the saint and he told him, my mind is full of stress and worry. My mind is full. Can you please remove it? The saint told, no problem. Come tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock. I will remove all the stress, worry, and anxiety, all the problems from your mind. I have a lot of problems, he told. The king said, I have a lot of problems in my mind. So morning, 5 o'clock, the saint told him, but don't forget to bring your mind. The king thought, this is a pagal aadmi hai. How I can forget to bring my mind? So he told the queen, a pagal saint hai, mad saint. He's telling me to come 5 o'clock in the morning. He will take away all worry from my mind. And he tells, don't forget to bring my mind. So queen told, no, he's a sensible man. You go. And you go 5 o'clock morning, king went there. First thing the saint asked, have you brought your mind? The king told him, what are you talking? How can I come without my mind? They're very good. You brought, na? Now you sit in the room. I am doing meditation. And after 1 hour, I will take out all your problems. Just find your mind. Just find your mind. You say your mind is full of worry and stress and problems and anxiety. You find your mind. I will remove all the stress, all the worry, all the anxiety. Just find your mind. After 1 hour, the saint met the king. For 1 hour, the king was finding, where is the mind? Where is the mind? It's the brain. Where is the mind? Where is the mind? Where is the mind? He could not find. Where is the mind? He could not find. The mind actually doesn't exist. It is just a bundle of thoughts. But the king then realized. Then the saint told him, just like you can stop walking and you can stop talking, you can learn the art of stop thinking. What is creating problems? Your thinking. Rajendra Makwana, when you go to sleep in the night, do the problems come with you, or when you're fast asleep, there are no problems? When you are fast asleep, no problem. Because when the mind is not there, there are no problems. Remember this. The problems are not here with you. The problems are in your mind. You have to be able to switch off the mind. Then the problem will be just continuing of yesterday's question answers. I'm just trying to add a point or two. So my dear friends, realization number 2, number 35, I am not the mind. Realization number 36, I am not the ego. So today we learned 34, I am not the body. 35, I am not the mind. 36, I am not the ego. What is the ego? It is that part of us which says I, me, my. You know me? Hello? Huh? Bridget, you know who I am, Bridget? You know who I am? That is the ego. The ego says, you know me? Better you know me, huh? I am the president. Oh, I am president. The ego separates us from each other. The ego thinks that I am a body, mind, ego, and you are a separate body, mind, and ego. And because we think this, that we are the body, the mind, the ego, we suffer. The ego is trapping us in ignorance. If you want enlightenment, you have to let go of the ego. This is puzzle piece number 36. So already you got 36 pieces of jigsaw puzzle, 36 realizations. You know what it means, 36 realizations? It's very valuable. 36 realizations. I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not the ego. How do you reach that point? Sometimes when you are seeking God, you can drop the ego. Because if you look at the word ego, if you drop the word E, then God comes. Ego. You drop E means E. You drop A, God comes. It becomes God. प्रभु को जो पाता खुद को खोता है, खुद ही जो छोड़ा वो प्रभु पाता है. मैं क्या हूं कुछ भी नहीं, सब कुछ प्रभु है. प्रभु बिन तो कुछ भी ना है, सब ये प्रभु ही है. सब कुछ ये प्रभु की लीला है. This is all a show. We come and we go, but the ego says, I. The ego is very dangerous. It causes anger, hate, revenge, jealousy. It makes us fight from one nation to another nation, one religion to another religion. It is the ego. The ego causes anger, hate, jealousy, revenge, ego. Realization number 37, I am the divine soul. Realization number 37, I am the divine soul. If I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the ego, then who am I? I am, no? I am, because I am alive. I am the power. I am the power, the spirit, the Atma, the soul. This is one of the most important realizations. Who are you? You are the spirit, you are the Atma, you are that power. If you don't have this realization, there can be no enlightenment. So today we have spoken already of 4 realizations. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the ego, I am the divine soul. These are important aspects. But why is it that we are not able to realize these 4? Why? What stops us from the realization that I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the ego, I am the soul? What stops us? What stops us is Maya. Maya is a cosmic illusion. What does Maya do? You know what Maya does? Maya चुपके से आके सच को छुपा के मिथ्य को दिखा के बोले ये संसार सच्चा है ना सच्चा सब कुछ माया है. ये आत्मा छुपा के मन को दिखा के तन को दिखा के बोले मैं तो सब कुछ हूँ, मैं तो क्या, मैं कुछ भी तो नहीं. Who causes this? Maya. Maya chupke se aake. Maya comes sly, very sly. Maya comes and it puts a cover on the realization, closes our eyes. It hides the truth. So we have to be careful of Maya. If we want to realize I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the ego, I am the divine soul. I wrote a book sometime, many 2-3 years back. That is realization number 38. I am not I. When you realize I am not I, you start your journey towards enlightenment. Realization number 38. Today's realization number 5. I am not I. Neti, neti, tattvamasi. Bridget, not only neti, neti. After neti, neti, tattvamasi. Not the body, not the mind. You are the divine soul. Tattvamasi means you are the, I am the divine soul. So I am not I. From the time I was a child, they taught me, you are John. You are John Rodrigues. So somebody asked me, who are you? I am John Rodrigues. Then where are you from? I am American. What are you? I am Christian. We are labeled. We are given all labels, all false labels, not good labels, bad labels, mithya labels, fairy tale labels. We are made to look like we are a Santa Claus. All the parents teach the children on Christmas Day, Santa Claus will come and Santa Claus will bring gifts. The parents only pack the gifts and put on the Christmas tree. Have you done it? Everybody does it. But the problem is this. The problem in this world is everybody does it. And because everybody does it, we are lost in this world of illusions. We are lost in this world of myth, and we don't realize the truth. We have to get out of it. So realization number 38, I am not I. I am nothing. God is everything. I am not. Alone, God is. This I is a dangerous word in spirituality. We have to take out this word I. Because what is inside you and me? What is inside? In a computer, you know inside the computer there's a battery. To take out the battery, will the computer work? Huh? How many people's computer will work? Ajitek Dadda, computer will work. Ajitek, if you take out the battery, no chance. Ajitek is gone offline. Girish, have you tried working your computer without battery? You have to put wire there. You have to put power supply if the battery is not there. What is inside the human body? Have you ever stopped to think what is the power inside the human body? There is a power. What is that power? Therefore, you have to contemplate. मेरे अंदर तो है तू ही और कुछ नहीं बस है तू ही जो शांति में पल भर रहूं सत के चित का होगा आनंदा शांति में मिलेगा सच्चिदानंदा. Learn to ask yourself this question. If I am not I, then who am I? If I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the ego, if I am the divine soul, what is this soul? Where can we get it? Can we get it in supermarket? Huh? Where can we get McDonald's? Get one Kentucky Fried Soul. You can get no. KFC. No, not available. You can't get soul. You can get, Rajendra is laughing. Arey, you know, last time, Rajendra, when I used 25 years back, I used to eat meat. So I went to a restaurant 25 years back. I asked him, hey, chicken hai? He said, sir, chicken nahi hai. I said, fish hai? Yeah, fish nahi hai. I said, prawns hai, prawns. He said, prawns nahi hai. I said, क्या है तुम्हारे पास भेजा है भेजा? He said, है. I said, 2 plate lao. Because at that time they used, that restaurant was very famous for brain, bheja. So people think like you get fried bheja, you can also get soul. No, no. There is no soul. Huh? You may be busy eating bheja. Uh, this happened more than 25 years back. So please don't ask me where to get good bheja. If you have less bheja, I cannot help you. But the point is that soul is different. So the problem with the situation is the mind takes us round and round. मन तो सदा है घूमता, इस मन को कैसे मैं चुप करूं, जो घूमता प्रभु खो जाता, तुझको मैं खोना ना चाहूं, तुझको मैं खोना ना चाहूं, हर पल तुझे महसूस करूं, यही कामना है जीवन की, तू ही प्रभु एक मैं चाहूं, संसार को मैं ना चाहूं. Lot of people ask why you sing so much, because this is bhakti. One of the important aspects, whether it is bhajan or kavali or it is Christian songs, it hardly matters. But you need bhakti. Bhakti has shakti, which gives you mukti. You need bhakti. Bhakti is very important if you want to move forward in the realization. Realization number 39, I am divine energy. When you keep putting the pieces of the puzzle, when you keep on fixing the piece by piece by piece by piece, you come to the next piece. I am divine energy. Who am I? I may appear to be me, mind and ego, but I am energy. A pot appears to be pot. Huh? This mug, it appears to be a mug, but actually it is just mitti, it is just mud, it is just ceramic. It appears to be a coffee cup. It is not a coffee cup. It is made up of mud, processed mud. The ring appears to be a ring. You wear a ring. Anybody you ask, what's this? They'll say it's a ring. The ring is not a ring because there is gold in everything. The ring appears to be the ring, but it is only gold. The waves appear to be waves, but it is only ocean. How many times you've heard me saying this? 100 times? But this is realization. You and me appear to be the body, appear to be the mind, appear to be the human being, but actually you are God. Huh? Can you go forward, Sudeep Bhargava? Can you go and tell, who are you? I am Bhagwan Sudeep. Kaun hai Bhagwan Sudeep? I am the new. Huh? Like Osho, I am Bhagwan Sudeep Bhargava. It sounds good, Sudeep Bhargava. My name is Bhagwan Sudeep Bhargava. You don't write Mr. Sudeep Bhargava. You start writing, I am Bhagwan Sudeep Bhargava. Yeah, but you are Bhagwan, man. Why are you laughing? You are Bhagwan. Krishna Sharma. Who are you? I am Krishna of the Bhagavad Gita. Correct. 100% you are Krishna only. Sharma came because of karma. Sharma didn't, Sharma came only because of karma. You are actually Krishna. That is the truth. You all are laughing as if I know you all know more than me now. Me talking so much and you listening so much means you have learned more than me now. Because I am only talking, but you are listening. So you become more knowledge than me. I am removing all the knowledge, you are taking all the knowledge. So my dear friends, we are all manifestations of God. So I don't think I've told you all this story where a king wanted to meet God. I told you the story. King wanted to meet God. I told story. Veena, you remember the king wants to meet God? What happened? You don't remember. I've not told the story. How you can remember? So one king went to meet a saint. The saint knew God. The saint used to meet God every day. So every day the saint used to come out and say, Prabhu ne aaj aisa bola. God told like this. God told like this. I met God. So the king, he said, I want to meet God. So the saint told, no problem. you write your credentials. He gave application form to the king. Huh? Application form. Wanting to meet God, application. Application to meet God. How you got application for French visa, application like that. This is application to meet God. Name. So he put name Rajendra. Designation king. King. Other details, he said, my age, all this he put. So the saint took his application and went to God. Next day he came back and he told him, God told your meeting is rejected. If the king asked why my meeting is rejected, he said, because everything in the application is false. Everything in the application you have put is wrong. It's false. So king said, why? He said, in the application you wrote, I am Rajendra. You are not Rajendra. He wrote, it was a blank sheet actually. So he wrote, I am Rajendra. God, the saint told him, no. Then he told, I am king. The saint told him, you are king today. Tomorrow you may be a beggar. Why you wrote there, you are king? Then the saint said, you wrote you are 50 years old, but you're not 50 years all the time. Tomorrow you will be 51 years, 52 years, 53 years. So whatever you have written to God, everything in the application is a lie. So the king said, so what to do now? He said, first you find out who you are. So the man went. When the man went, he realized he was wanting to meet God, but he only was God. So then the man realized, what did the man realize? That the way to God realization is self-realization. If you want God, you must first realize who you are. If you don't know who you are, you can never realize God. People are impatient. People want God like 2-minute Maggi noodles. People say, "Mujhe God chahiye, jaldi chahiye, time nahi." Like Maggi noodle. I want fast. Fast food, like fast, not fast food, fast God. I want God, jaldi chahiye, jaldi. There is no possibility of getting God fast. You have to go through the process of self-realization and God realization. This is the realization number 40. What is realization number 40? Self-realization leads to God realization. Realization number 40, self-realization leads to God realization. Unless you realize who you are, you cannot realize who God is. If you want to realize God, step 1, self-realization. I am the soul. Step 2, God realization. God is everywhere. God is in everything. Every molecule of matter is God. Every cell of the human body is God. Every atom of the ocean, every atom of the mountain, every molecule in the cloud, every grain of sand on the beach is God. A person who is ignorant will ask, what is this nonsense you are talking? This is complete bakwas. What you're talking is complete bakwas. Yes, those who are not enlightened with the truth, they will still go to temple and they will go to pray to Ganapati, Om Namah Shivaya, Krishna, sitting on the lotus, floating along with Lakshmi, then going and praying to Goddess Lakshmi on Deepavali day. The Goddess Lakshmi will now give me a lot of silver and gold. And then somebody said last night, Goddess Lakshmi came and knocked my door. Then what happened? Then outside the door, Goddess Lakshmi left one bag of silver coins. Very good. And everybody says, oh, clapping, very good, very good. Lakshmi came to your house yesterday. And how do you know Lakshmi came? I captured in the camera. Show me the camera, I'm recording CCTV. No, that is secret. How can I show you? How can I show you the CCTV camera of the goddess Lakshmi? Because no Lakshmi came. These are all pranks. These are all tricks. So my dear friends, how do you get to this? Today we are going to start on the question, but before we start on the question, there was one student. So the student was talking to the Swami, and the student was talking to the Swami, and he told him, teach me about God realization. So the Swami told him, see, first you must realize I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not the ego. The student got angry. Swami, don't tell all that bullshit. Don't tell me all this nonsense, Swami. Tell me how to find God. The Swami told, okay, you go bring me a little water. I want to wash my face. I want to drink. I want some water. Bring water and came. Come. So the boy goes down to the river. He takes a big pot. He fills water in the pot and he comes. As soon as he enters and says, Swami, I brought for you water. The Swami starts shouting, hey, you fool. Who told you I want pot? I don't want pot. I want water. But he told Swami, how can I bring the water without the pot? He said, no, no, I don't want pot. You bring water. Without pot, you bring water. Then the student, he fell down at the feet of the Swami and he said, sorry, I understand. Without the pot, how can I bring the water? Without self-realization, how can I have God realization? So this was the story that I found was a good way to end today's session. My dear friends, you and me, we are manifestations of God. But there is no self-realization, there is no God realization because we are lost in this world. We are lost in this world of Maya. We are caught in the Leela. But this book is a very interesting book, the spiritual jigsaw puzzle. Piece by piece, if you put the puzzle together, today's realizations, number 34, I am not the body. Number 35, I am not the mind. Number 36, I am not the ego. Number 37, I am the divine soul. Number 38, I am not I. Number 39, I am divine energy. 40, self-realization leads to God realization. So with that note, I would like to hand over the mic to you, Administrator. We will move to questions. If anybody has any questions, otherwise I'll have to explain this some more. But I'm sure you would have questions on the realizations today, the 7 realizations. How do we move forward on this journey of enlightenment? How do we go step by step? Next week, of course, we will continue with some more realizations. But for today, do we have any questions, Administrator? Administrator,
Sudeep, where?
I can't hear you.
Sudeep.
Sudeep Bhargava. Question number 1. Sudeep, you'll unmute yourself. Administrator, have you given permission to unmute?
Yes.
Shivam sir. Shivam sir. Okay. Yeah. Fine. So my question is that forgiveness is something which is considered as a virtue. Even you talked about that forgive and forget in one of your earlier talks. Now, what I was just contemplating is that forgiveness will come only from a position of strength. Let's say, for example, a strong politician's goons comes and hit me. I will not say that, okay, I forgive the politician because in any case, I cannot do anything to him. Just as an example. So forgiveness will come from a position of strength. That's what my understanding was. But the strength can give me that arrogance also. So I was just like, now jumping from one ship to the another one. Should we go for power and then forgive? Or should we not go for power and avoid the arrogance? Sir, you're muted, sir.
Power, sorry, thank you, Sudeep. Power is the enemy of enlightenment. Power is the enemy. Humility opens the door to enlightenment. So if you want enlightenment, you need humility. Humility is the realization that I am nothing. This is very, very important. I am nothing. I am nothing. God is everything. If we do not have this realization that I am nothing, we are going to land up in a situation of being the ego, which we are not. Let us realize that this, what you said, this power. What is this power, Sudeep, you're talking about? You don't need power to forgive. You don't need power to forgive. And you don't need to worry about these politicians and others. That means we are getting into this game. You may be a politician. For me, when you meet a politician, you say, I don't see politician, I see God. You meet a beggar also, you say, tell the beggar the same thing. I don't see a beggar, I see God. That is the reality. So, no doubt it is important to forgive. But to say, I will develop power and then I will forgive. Sudeep, that is the mind trying to take you again for a merry-go-round. Okay, thank you. Next question, please.
Nishu, she has typed her question.
Will you read it? Or do I read it?
You
Is
can
it
read
there?
it.
Okay, Nishu Mathur. Nishu Mathur, when one gets drawn into the spiritual world, one loses interest in many material things, maybe jewelry and rubbish gossip. Then when one meets people, it's hard to strike a conversation. So how does one reconcile between the two? What is the purpose of useless conversations? Tell me, what is the purpose of a useless conversation? People meet at a party every day and they have cheers. They hold glasses and they do cheers. Let's have beer. Let's have wine. And then they start talking bad about everybody. And they start gossiping about neighbors, about the stock market, about everything which is irrelevant. And then they go home. Why should we worry about this? When you go to a satsang, everybody there wants to talk spirituality. Everybody there is in the mood of bhakti. So I stopped going to all these nonsense social gatherings because these nonsense social gatherings only steal my peace of mind. Why should I go to a place where I lose my peace of mind? That people are comparing. When I went for one of the last parties I attended, that lady was standing like this. Then I asked my friend, why that lady is constantly standing like this? What is the reason that lady is standing like this? She said, because you see, that lady was wearing a 5-carat diamond here. So she was going on standing like this. All the time she was standing. Even this talking, she's talking like this because she's holding 5-carat diamond here. So she's like that. All the time she's doing like this. So what is the point of going to people's places where people are showing off that useless wealth? So when you reach that state of enlightenment, dear Nishu Mathur, and you lose interest in material things, what will you do with material things? Is it not clear that you can't take anything with you? I mean, this is the ABC of spirituality. What will you do? People are talking about how I'm getting some venture capital and I'm doing so much money and I'm investing so much money and this bank account and this minister called me for dinner and I went and met this Ambani and Adani. Oh, why are you wasting your time in these nonsense things? How does it help you? Does it give you peace of mind? Does it give you happiness? So those who are on the spiritual path, they move forward. They don't get caught in these irrelevant matters. Thank you, Nishu Mathur. I hope please don't try to strike conversations. It's just like Nishu Mathur. Let me give you something a little bit more fun. So suppose tomorrow I tell you, I want to strike a conversation with a donkey. So I go to the donkey and the donkey gives me one kick. Why should I go and have a conversation with the donkey? It makes no sense, right? Let the donkey have a conversation with another donkey or monkey. So let us not become donkeys. Next question, Administrator.
Krishna Sharma.
Krishna Sharma. Sir, unmute.
Shivam, sir.
Shiva.
The internet I am living with my family and relatives.
I
Are you
can't
able
hear
to
you.
hear me, sir?
No, now a little louder. Now speak, sir.
The environment where I am living with my family and relatives are not cooperating for my spiritual path. Are not helping me in my spiritual path. How to cross this one? And I want to go forward. No doubt, you have told about social parties. Social parties is only 1 hour job or 2 hours job. Here, it is 24 hours job for me.
Krishna Sharma.
Yes, sir.
In the last 10 years of my spiritual journey, not one of my family member has listened to one of my talk.
Same thing happening here.
So that is to what you must do is you must look at a dirty lake. Dirty lake. Near you go and look at a dirty lake. And in that dirty lake, you will see a lotus blooming, a beautiful lotus blooming. And that will remind you that you must be like a lotus. Even though there's a dirty lake around you, you should bloom like a lotus. Dear Krishna Sharma,
But financially, if you are dependent, the problem is financially dependent. That is the biggest problem for us.
So I agree with you. So we should like the whole goal of spirituality is independent. We have to become
I
independent.
agree.
So why Buddha left the kingdom and went to the forest? Because nobody agreed. His king, his father, his mother, his wife, nobody wanted him to become a saint. What he did, he renounced. So what I'm saying is you cannot renounce like that. The right time has to come. But
Yes.
what you have brought about a very genuine and honest subject, that a family does not support, family and social and relatives and friends, they do not support what to do. It only inspires me to still go more forward in the same path. Because I pity them. I tell a prayer, oh Lord, forgive them. Oh Lord, forgive them. They know not what they do. Oh Lord, please forgive them. They know not. Put some sense in their head, Lord. They don't know the reality of life.
They don't
are
want to
blind
hear.
people. No,
They don't want to hear.
my family also doesn't want to hear, Krishna Sharma. You have become a new family, no? That does not mean if somebody's father wants him to drink beer, whiskey, and wine, that means he should drink beer, whiskey, and wine. Then he'll never be enlightened. He will be a drunkard. If the father keeps on smoking cigarettes, then is it necessary for the son also to smoke cigarette? The son has to learn, no, smoking cigarette is bad. I will not smoke. If my father is smoking, doesn't matter. I will not smoke. So my point to you is, this is exactly karma. The karma is making you challenges around you, the circumstances. You must use your willpower. You must use your intellect, and you must snap out of it. Don't give up. Don't give in. Be bold. Work. Pray. Prayer has power. You pray for a solution. The solution will come. I'll tell you one simple thing, Krishna Sharma. Please understand. What percentage of people are following enlightenment in this world? How many percent is following?
Only 1%.
1%. That means common sense, Krishna Sharma. 99% of the people who's around us are opposite of us.
Yes.
So does it mean that we will also become like them?
No, we are much worried about our kith and kin. If they don't give the respect, the problem is there only.
तुम ही सब कुछ जानत प्रीतम, तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. दुख में सुख में मेरे प्रीतम, तेरी surrender. You are blessed. God, you must tell God, thank you, I am not like them. God, thank you. God, thank you. Imagine you are like them. Would you like to be like them? So you should not be like that. Okay? Administrator, next question, please.
Rajendra Makhona.
Yes.
Shivoham.
Yes, Shivoham.
Here I want to ask that, as there is a lot of realization so far, and I am having a lot of peace. Okay.
Little louder, little louder, please. Please take the mic little closer. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Little closer. Yeah,
Can you hear
keep
me
the
now?
mic closer. I can hear you.
Okay. So as there is a lot of realization that I actually experience, and I feel a lot of peace of mind is there, and I have slowed down. Even if I have not stopped, as you say, stop, I have slowed down. Okay. But
Good.
sometimes due to behavior of other family members, I get upset. I mean, I don't, and when I examine myself that why did I get upset, it is not actually due to ego, but it is due to that I feel pity about another, that still they don't understand, and I want them to understand, but still there are, upset sometimes. So how to, calm down? I just can't ignore.
Because you are saying it's not ego. But unless there is, that's why we are working towards enlightenment. Unless there is the realization that this is a Leela, that this is a show, unless there is the realization that everybody is a manifestation of God, there is no reason to lose our peace of mind. Even in the drama today, also I had to deal with some people who are being very unfair. We had a big issue today in management, a very big issue in management today only, and I had to wear on my hat as the leader of the company, and I had to make some decisions. But in complete Sat Chit Anand, we have to be in a state of consciousness. So you have to try, you have to get to that level. The moment you get to the level of consciousness, then you become a witness and an observer. And even though you wear on the garment of an actor and you do your role in the drama of life, you are actually doing it as a witness and as a observer.
Observer.
So you have to observe all these people, right? You're saying you're feeling pity. No, don't feel pity. It is their karma. Nothing in this world is happening by chance. Everything in this world is happening by karma. Krishna Sharma spoke about his the family situation. No, it is other people's karma. They cannot. Your karma is positive for you to be on the call today. Otherwise, even if you try 100 times also, you cannot come to the call. You will miss the call. So it is very important for us to understand the law of karma. There is no need to feel pity on others. There is no need to get angry on others. Everybody, apo deepo jalao. Light your own lamp. Switch on your own light and move forward. Do not worry about others. If others are getting the lamp out of your life, very good, out of your lamp, light out of your lamp. You move forward. Do not worry about your family and other people. This game of enlightenment is a single journey. Did you hear that when Buddha went to the forest, he took his mother, the father, daughter, son, he took uncle, auntie, everybody on his neck. How did he go? He went alone. This journey is not a mass journey. This journey is a class journey. You have to go on your own. You have to have the courage to walk the path. The path of truth is a road less traveled. There are not many people walking on this road. This is a tough road, but the destination is ultimate happiness, eternal bliss. Look at me and be inspired. I'm the happiest man in the world. What makes me the happiest man in the world? I have also done business for 25 years. I also made a lot of money. Why did I give it up? Why did I stop? Because enlightenment and realization takes us forward. So you and even Krishna Sharma, don't get demoralized with people around you. Don't react. You cannot control people's actions, but you can control your reaction because it is your reaction. Please control your reaction.
I got it completely. Thank you.
Thank you. Sure. Next question, Administrator.
Bridget there.
Bridget. Yes, Bridget.
Hello, Shiva.
Shivoham.
I would like to know about song you have sang more soon. What is the name
of the song?
Why you say it was Bhakti Bhajan? The song you have. Bhajan.
Yeah, I sing.
We have.
You want me to? should I send you the link of this bhajan? You like to hear the bhajan?
We have to listen.
I can send you the bhajan, and along with the bhajan, there will be English subtitles. And I
Okay,
think
thank
if
you.
you play in YouTube in Quebec, I think you may get even French subtitles automatically. Nowadays, YouTube will give you the subtitles.
And why we have to listen this?
Why we have to? Because these songs are
Yes.
these are the songs which I am talking. The same thing which I am talking is the song. For example, I said, Mere andar to hai tu hi. This means inside me there is God. This is the meaning.
Okay,
So
d'accord.
every bhajan has got a meaning. So if you like,
D'accord.
it's very important to listen, because sometimes we remember songs easier. Sometimes you know a song, right? You may not remember something, but song you don't forget. La 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 la. You remember songs.
Yes,
So
it's true.
it is easier to remember the realization of truth, enlightenment through songs.
D'accord. Thank you so much. You will send me the link?
I will send you the link. Administrator, please send Bridget links. I will help you to send, along with, if possible, English and even French subtitles. We will try to send you with French subtitle. Okay, right?
Yes, that's okay.
Yeah, we will try. We will try our best. We will try to
English
send
too.
you.
Thank you so much, Shivam.
Thank you, Bridget. Thank you. Shivoham, Administrator.
Next is Rajkumar Mohana, followed by
Rajkumar
Manisha.
Mohana. Rajkumar Mohana and then Manisha. Okay, next Rajkumar.
Shivom Mayor.
Shivoham Rajkumar.
So my question is that what are the advantages of realization, advantages and benefits of realization, and connected with is God realization can be attained through devotion?
The advantage of realization is right now we are living a life of ignorance. And we are ignorant about the fact that we are ignorant.
Right.
We are bliss. We are living, they say in English, no, ignorance is bliss. So you are ignorant about your ignorance.
There are many things
So
we do not know.
realization.
Yeah.
So let me tell you one man, he was getting splitting headache. Splitting headache means what? Splitting headache, splitting.
Okay.
It is bursting. It is bursting.
Yeah.
It is bursting. Yeah. Then one day,
severe headache.
He went to a doctor, and the doctor advised him to do an allergy called food allergies. He did a test of food allergies. And then when he did the food allergy test, he realized that he was intolerant to chocolate. Every time he ate a chocolate, he would get a splitting headache. And in a day, he was eating 3 chocolates.
Right.
Every day he was eating 3 chocolates. So somebody had already told him many times before, don't eat chocolate, it will give you headache. Don't eat chocolate, it will give you headache. But he did not listen. But when he did the testing of the food allergy and the report came, and the report told him this chocolate is the cause of your headache, he realized.
Okay.
So realization makes us to know. Right now, if I tell you God is inside you, you'll say, oh, is it? Okay. No, that is not realization. Realization means that you actually open your real eyes. You experience it. You experience that. So therefore, realization is very important, because it is the way to happiness. It is the way to peace of mind. It is the way to solve problems. It is the way to God. It is a way to attain the purpose. Now, you had a second question?
Yeah. Is God realization can be attained through devotion?
Of course. So you don't need only devotion. God realization needs dhyana yoga, karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga. You need to be a yogi in a cycle of yoga. Yoga has got 4 aspects, like a cycle. You know how a cycle goes round and round and round. So you have to keep on going around. You have to start in the morning with dhyana yoga, then bhakti yoga, then karma yoga, then jnana yoga. Means you start with meditation, devotion, action, education, meditation, devotion, action, education, meditation, devotion, action, education. You need all the four. If you really want enlightenment, this is the method for a sure shot enlightenment. Pakka, you can move.
You have to keep on cycling upon this.
Yeah. If you stop, what happens in life when you stop cycling?
Stop cycling, the cycle will stop.
No.
Paddling will
You stop
stop. then
cycling, you
cycle
fall
will
down.
stop.
No, no,
Yeah.
you fall down. If you stop cycling, you fall down.
No, you can balance sometime.
For how long?
It depends on our balancing capacity.
Yeah. If you learn like a monkey, it balances like the monkey, like this, how long? But normal human being will fall. In a matter of 1 or 2 minutes, he will fall down.
Yeah,
You're right,
definitely.
what you're saying. But even that, you have to cycle little.
Sure.
But if you stop cycling completely, you leave the pedal. If you take your foot off the pedal,
Yes, will make you to fall.
so both your questions are answered. So please continue in the yogic cycle. Administrator next, please. Thank you.
Siri.
Last question, Manisha.
Manisha, question. Please unmute and ask your question, Manisha. Manisha, you can unmute and ask your question, please. Is it a question sent by text, administrator?
Yes, it's sent by text also.
Okay, so I'll read out the question then. I think it's not a live question. How to find the purpose of life, and is it a part of realization? How to find the purpose of life? Just like you find anything, you go in search. Suppose you lose your diamond ring, what do? You keep on searching. There's a lady who lost the diamond ring, and she was searching outside the house, and everybody joined the searching. But after 1 hour, one man came and asked her where you dropped it. She said, I dropped it inside the house. Then he asked, why are you searching outside the house? She said, because there's no light inside my house. So I said, just because there's no light, your diamond ring will not come outside, right? So what it means is we have to search in the right place. If you want to find the purpose of life, you must seek, you must find, you must go in quest. And this going in quest is called self-realization. Today we spoke about this self-realization. I am not the body. I am not the mind. So this is who am I? Why am I here? Our purpose of life is to be liberated from the cycle of death and rebirth. The purpose of life is liberation and unification with the divine. Our purpose of life is not just to live and to die. We are not meant to be existing like cockroaches and lizards. Cockroaches, lizards, mosquitoes, and ants. They have no purpose. They are just consuming their karma. They live and they die. Only the human being has been blessed with an intellect. It is the human being who can discover the purpose of life. It is the human being who must not just exist. It is the human being who must use the intelligence to ask questions, investigate, and realize the truth. So that is the way to self-realization and ultimately God realization. Did you lose me?
No, you're there, Ed.
Okay. So,
Sir, one clarification, sir.
yes, please.
One under 38, you have told, I am not I. What is that
Yeah.
second I?
That second I is the ego. I
You
am
already
not
have told
I.
in 37. You
Huh?
have already told in 37. But in 38, you have told, I am not I. What is that second I?
That second I is everything that is I.
Not follow.
The first I is the ego. The second I, wait, let me tell you. So, ego separate, ego, you understand?
Yeah.
I am not body, I am not mind, I am not ego.
Yes.
So, suppose now Sudeep Bhargava tells me, hey, I am coming. I am coming. Does it mean I am coming means he is coming with the nose, with the eyes, with the ears, or he's leaving all on the table and he's coming.
Totally he is coming.
That I is the total of the body and the mind and the ego and everything. Jivatma. I am not the Jiva Atma. I am not the combination of body, mind, ego, which calls
Because
I.
you have not explained this one in full. You have simply given this one, not explained this one.
But now it is clear or no?
Now it is clear. Okay, sir.
You are there too. You are the teacher. No, you are there to ask the question and get the answer. That is why you have to ask care. Because, see, sometimes even when we are trying to speak, the mind is coming and putting a filter. Sometimes when we want to speak, the mind will come and interfere. Every human being who is alive has got a monkey inside. How to make the monkey into the monk? The monkey will keep on yelling, yearning, EY, ever yelling, ever yearning.
Yes.
Cut
Yes.
the tail, cut the tail, cut the tail. So
Thank
I
you,
am
sir.
not I. Have you read the book? I am not I. There's a book available.
No, I'm not.
The book is called, it is the highest download book in Google Play, 7 lakh copies downloaded. The book's name is called I Am Not I,
Written by you, sir?
written by Air.
Yes. Okay.
Just now
I
I'm
request
telling I
her.
am not I. I am telling just now we are telling realization I am not I, and you are telling written by you. All right, Mr. Krishna Sharma, karma, realize I am not I.
With all those things, you are only you, sir. You are not something else.
Neti neti tattvamasi. Neti neti tattvamasi. This game, this is not a easy game, no, Krishna Sharma. This game of Maya, this game of Leela. That is why, we spoke today, 1% of people go for search of enlightenment, correct? Out of 1% of those people, 1% only realize, which means 1% of 1% means 0.01%. And 1% of the 0.01% who realize, they are liberated. That means 0.0001% will be getting nirvana, moksha. You think this is not like going out of your house and jumping in the bus. No, this is not, there is no bus going to enlightenment.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So I think administrator, can we close?
Sudeep has raised his hand, but it's time up.
Sudeep Bhargava, quick question. Sudeep, if you have any, I think maybe
just
an
one
additional
small
question you must
sir.
be having. Quick. Yes,
Yeah,
Sudeep.
just small question. In case it's a lengthy answer, you can give it to me tomorrow. What is the
Tell me.
difference between the point 37, which says I am the divine soul, and point 39, which is I am divine energy? How the two would be different? In case it's a short answer, you can give me today, otherwise we can do it tomorrow.
The short answer is this: I am the divine soul means I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the ego. Who am I? I am the
Yes,
divine soul.
okay.
That is ending at the divine soul.
Okay.
39 explains what is the divine soul. The divine soul is nothing but divine energy. So you jump
Okay.
from one point to the next point.
I believe like Atma to Paramatma. Am I drawing the right?
No. Because many people, when they say divine soul, then they say, what do you mean by divine soul? Good soul, bad soul, soul becomes ghost. So I am the soul is just one realization. Another realization is, what is this divine soul? Yeah, I'm not. You go beyond the divine soul. I am not even divine soul. I am only divine energy.
Okay.
The soul, many people think, when don't you say my soul? Don't you say?
Yeah.
My soul. Don't you say my soul?
Yes.
There is no my soul. That's the difference between 37 and 39.
Correct. I got it, sir. I got it. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
My dear friends, thank you very much. I bow down to you for being present on this lovely evening, and I look forward to seeing you at 8. Every day we have a date at 8, Asking Air, and I'm very grateful that you are joining us every day. I thank you.